ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
Access to grind.
Our little
Hell, I have a
sanctuary
ton of-
revival project has really helped. Takes my mind off things.
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of caps.
My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of...
Hi, how are you?
Remember, we're out here representing the Brotherhood.
Hey, Sturgis.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Yeah. Ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on this.
Good deal. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
Just thinking how wonderful it'd be to get out of this infernal rain.
Have you found someone that can...
Nights like this, a warm spot with a cold beer would be heaven.
Traveling with you is proving to be quite uplifting.
There's Brotherhood, then there's everything else. Nothing in between.
Humanity has fallen so since the... bombs.
My back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
Hey, Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Shouldn't we test it first?
I wish we could, but we've only got signal. And as soon as we do, we've used our one and only chance. As soon as the Institute figures out what we did, and I gotta believe those brainiacs won't be caught napping twice, that code we've got is useless.
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. Getting cold feet? I don't blame you.
Visibility has been reduced. Perhaps you should
Don't
keep
worry
an eye
about
on
it.
your sleep.
Got plenty of more things to tweak.
I have so much data on the world before the atom bombs. I fear I may have to delete some of it to store my new observations.
Hey, Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure?
Right.
I'll start scanning for an instant. I'm ready when you are. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Broken.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
These bad people, they stole you from me.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Sean, please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges.
Uh-huh.
Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, Director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide... a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Things are pretty terrible up there.
I've seen it myself. I know. That is why we are so committed to creating a better life for ourselves here. And it's a life that you can now be part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ao in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience. And finally, Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Excuse me.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks again.
Of course. We're all looking forward to working with you.
The Institute's a big place. It might take a while to learn where everything is.
Excuse me, Doctor.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
On board with what?
The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a level, if not equal, and at least similar to the rest of us. Curious. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Who built this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
Okay.
Everyone's excited about the new synth project.
Is it true
You're here.
Food Supplement
Glad you made it.
77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel
Excuse
free
me,
to enjoy
I've got
one of
reports
our
to
other
deliver.
nutritious and flavorful
I didn't
food
stop you.
supplements.
I want Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
She's been at it for over 2 hours.
In
What
case
is she
anyone
even
didn't
testing?
mention it,
Nothing.
quiet
At this
time
point,
runs
she's
from
just
10
doing it for
PM
fun.
to 6 a.m.
Well, that was productive. If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest synths.
Okay.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced Systems, Special Projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while now. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
A Courser chip? What's it do?
The same thing it does for our coursers. Creates a link to the relay that allows them, and now you, to get in and out at will. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Okay.
Oh, for goodness sake, I can't find my note.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that. Good to see you.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. You're excused.
Dad says I'm as good as he is with computers.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do. Good to see you. Feeling well today?
Sure.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Get out of my way.
Scanning. Subject.
Always be vigilant. We have many
knock
enemies.
some heads together.
All this must
They're
be a
dragging
little
their feet
overwhelming
on
for
the
you.
targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft?
It's
on
an
me,
honor
Alana?
to meet you,
My
sir.
methods get results, and they will this time as well.
Leave me alone.
You'll see.
I know it'll be
Hey,
a
Doc.
difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember
Here you
that
are.
synths aren't
Justin Ayo,
people.
Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions. It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
If the synths want to be free, you should let them.
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping, that matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already.
In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
You mentioned that coursers undergo special training. Tell me more about it.
The SRB constantly monitors our Gen 3 synth population, looking for specific traits. Those who show tenacity, fearlessness, and independence undergo a rigorous training regimen. We teach them armed and unarmed combat, investigative techniques, psychology, and mechanical skills. Those who pass a final evaluation become coursers. The rest have their memories wiped and return to their former duties.
Dr. Ayo,
What do you want? And please, make it quick.
if you're the acting head of the SRB, who were you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
Justin,
Yes, what is it?
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
Guys sound like dicks.
Sir?
I mean, it's pretty cool down there. You know, like, pretty badass, but...
Father's a great man. You must be very proud.
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have
Do you have a sander that she can use? Like a one with a point?
Mm-hmm.
May I please use it?
Yeah. That's what I tried to do in the first place.
You did?
Yeah, I told her, she goes, I want to do it my way. Well, you should use a wire wheel or a sander.
This is an extension cord. Hi, baby. No, baby. Okay.
more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well... I suppose you're right.
It's great to have you here.
Doctor.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm an outsider. Would there even be a place for me here?
Even if science isn't your passion, there are plenty of ways to contribute. Our projects sometimes require an agent who can work on the surface to observe and gather information. From what I've heard, you are both fearless and resourceful. I think you'd be ideal for that kind of role. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.
Dr. Holdren.
Anything I can help you with?
You said you'd answer my questions.
You mentioned medical care. I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that. Something I can do for you?
Is there anything I can do to help out?
I think Dr. Carlin was looking for help with one of his experiments. You should talk to him.
And I didn't see the gorillas. Where are these gorillas?
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
That's just weird.
Do we really need all these coursers roaming the halls?
What's up, bro? Doctor, what do you say his name was?
You're gonna have to work pretty hard to impress anyone down here. It's hard to stand out when you're surrounded by geniuses.
Oh, you poor guy. Dr. Carlin.
Father's work has been a real inspiration for me.
Hey, fun Carlin.
Most men lack the patience to observe and document plant growth.
Oh, I'm sure it's exciting.
Well, if it isn't our... Well, well, if it isn't our visitor from the past. Some time ago, we covertly replaced the family patriarch at Warwick Homestead with a synth. He's been field testing a variety of genetically modified seeds that I created. Take this packet of seeds to the Roger Warwick synth. Be careful with these. They represent years of genetic manipulation and enhancement. Hopefully you can manage such a simple task.
Seeds for what?
A melon plant that will, if my calculations are correct, be able to grow even in heavily irradiated soil. The fruit it bears will be perfectly healthy and edible. Or so I hope. Now listen closely, because this next part is vitally important. When Roger asks how your trip was, tell him some blood bugs chased you halfway across the Commonwealth. That code phrase will identify you as an agent of the Institute. Also, you must be discreet. Do nothing to draw attention to yourself or raise suspicion.
And if your synth has been compromised?
Then you'll have to improvise. You seem clever. I'm sure you'll manage. Now hurry on to Warwick Homestead so we can begin the experiment.
Okay. Okay. Do I have a local map? Nothing. Okay, where can I find the infirmary? Systems, bioscience.
Good afternoon.
Food
Food
guy.
products are available for purchase. Would you care for some?
What have you got?
I can offer a range of nutritious and great-tasting food supplements. Food Supplement 7 is very popular for its spicy flavor, and Food Supplement 91 is our newest offering.
Let's see what you got.
You don't have any food? Ah, infirmary. Found it.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still.
Don't worry, I got her if she starts charging.
There. All done. You can return to your duties, and remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
All this advanced technology, and we still can't cure the common cold.
Hey there.
Once you've settled in, I'll want to do a physical and get a file going on you. No hurry, though.
You're the doctor here?
Everyone's a doctor here. But if you mean physician, then yes, I'm about as close as we've got to one. How about you take some time to get comfortable, learn the lay of the land and such. In the meantime, you come see me if you need to get patched up. We'll do that checkup when you're good and ready. Take care of yourself, so I don't have to.
Doctor.
I need medical attention.
Let's see what's wrong with you. Your injuries aren't serious. I've got just the thing. All done. There's a stock of medical supplies over in requisitions, if you need more.
Did he cure me? You didn't cure nothing. I still got mole rat disease. You're a crappy doctor.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
I have to admit, the third-generation synths are really something.
I wonder how many of these people I could kill before they got me. Let's find out. Let's start with the shitty doctor.
I've heard stories, and the surface sure sounds scary.
Well, hello.
I wish Quentin would stop telling those stupid stories.
Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much of me.
just broke the game. You kill one person, you break the game.
Hi.
Alright, let's
Isn't
try
it
this again.
wonderful here?
Sure is. What's up? Whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's it? Banished from the Institute. Just kidding, I'll need my tuxedo. Who's talking shit?
Damn it! We're over here!
An enemy may be utilizing stealth. How interesting.
Oh, I lost him!
Initiated.
Just one day I'd like to not get shot at.
Attacking human.
Damn, bro.
Sustaining damage.
You traitor!
I'll show you traitor motherfuckers. Think you can just hide underground, steal my child?
Alert actuated. I am the victim of extreme prejudice. CQB protocol engaged. Please.
Come on in, motherfuckers. One at a time.
Be warned. I'm systems offline.
We trusted you!
Trusted the wrong motherfucker. Alright, that was enough. Safe to say I can kill the entire Institute. Hands down.
Isn't it wonderful here?
Sure is, Julie.
Well, hello.
I wish Quentin would stop telling those stupid stories.
What stupid stories? Tell me all about it.
My daddy says you're father's daddy, but he looks so much older than you.
Yep, they stole him from me.
I've heard stories, and the surface sure sounds scary.
Sure is.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
Hey, Alan. Okay.
Doctor, what are you doing here? Isn't today your day off?
It is. But honestly, what am I going to do with the day off?
I don't know.
Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much of me.
I'm hurt, Doc.
Let's see what's wrong with...
I'm hurt, Doc.
Let's have This isn't too bad. Your injuries aren't serious. I've got just the thing.
Just gonna keep putting your shitty medicine in me, huh?
There we are. Good as new. Head to requisitions if you need
Requisitions. Okay. Where's requisitions?
You smell like you've been above ground.
You smell like you're an idiot. Fuckface. What's this place? It's robotics. Is this a bathroom?
Terminal only.
Flourished.
That's it.
You guys got a lot of stuff. Anyone know where requisitions is? There's creepy baby Sean.
Remember to keep unnecessary...
Hey.
Greetings.
How you doing?
As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
What can I requisition?
I have access to a modest selection of arms, armor, and other items approved for use in field missions.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Clean room suit, huh? Courser uniform. 25% faster fire rate, 15% faster reload. That's pretty cool. $2,000. Targeting boost, agitated, improved. That's quite a bit. Thanks, dude. Assuming that's requisitions.
We are honored to welcome you here.
I doubt it. I'm not calling you father, by the way.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Okay. Oh, that's the bathroom.
One day, the sanctuary will be a vibrant community. I've seen it.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
I wonder if the data I'm collecting will serve any purpose.
Traveling with you is proving to be quite uplifting.
This place is starting to look like a proper home, thanks to you.
Huh?
Can it wait?
Maybe
Oh.
constantly trying to kill us, but...
Here's that holotape you gave me, full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
What do you hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
I just want to trade a few things.
Most people are good at breaking things. I enjoy putting them back together.
All systems are a go, sir.
Okay, before I do that, I want to do that, but I want to do immersion behavior.
The data is hard to process. Apologies if sometimes I make... Have you found someone that can help me become human?
Dr. Amari may be able to help.
Then we must see this doctor. At not what.
Where are you going?
Would you like me to go with you?
Do you need something, monsieur?
How are you doing?
I find myself wanting to set out again and see the world. I am tempted to do this on my own, but there is so much danger. I hope we can renew our partnership. For science, of course.
I'd like to travel together some more.
Then let us get underway.
You two watch yourselves out there.
Oh, monsieur, we do not watch, we observe.
Okay. Go to good neighbor. Where the hell's good neighbor at? Jesus. That's the door. There it is, right there. Coming?
Hancock. He's the mayor around here. Elected by himself, accepted by everyone.
I heard about your signal interceptor. Now that you found the Institute, I hope you do the right thing.
Doctor, my friend here needs your help.
Oh? I'm not a mechanic. What could she possibly want from me?
Greetings, Doctor. I wish to download my data and core programming into a human brain.
You want what? Is she serious?
Curie has a lot of pre-war research data, but she can't continue her important work as a robot.
Why not?
There are fundamental limitations in my robotic systems. I have no capacity for the human trait of inspiration.
I've never considered anything like you're proposing. It's an interesting problem. The memories wouldn't be hard. We translate those from the brain to computers and back all the time here. It's how the loungers work. Her personality, though, all the extra pieces of robotic programmed decision-making, a normal organic brain wouldn't know what to do with them. A synth brain, on the other hand, well, it's already somewhere between the two.
You're not suggesting... I won't kill a synth.
I'm suggesting nothing of the kind. Allow me to explain. You know about the mind wipes I perform on synths. But the procedure isn't always successful. If something goes wrong, it can leave them in a brain-dead state.
The sprinkler sprayed
Living,
me.
but with no cognition.
Now
I know
I'm
a
out of
caretaker for one of those brain-dead synths. If they're willing, we could try transferring your friend's consciousness into her.
I'd like to try.
We just need her caretaker's consent. Give me a day to get in contact with them. They're understandably cautious, but I think they'll hear me out.
I will stay with the doctor. Assuming all goes well, I want to be ready for the procedure.
Okay. Now what do I do? What's up?
Glad to see you again, honey. I hope you're doing better.
Hey, Irma.
Oh, enjoying yourself in Good Neighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it?
Alright, let's do this.
Calling all Silver Shroud fans. A once-in-a-lifetime announcement. The Silver Shroud returns and he's gonna clean up the streets. Everyone heard how Wayne Delancey murdered Miss Selmy and her kid over a few lousy caps. Death is coming for you, Wayne.
Galaxy News Radio. When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, the mystery of Mayor Murphy. Slowly now, reveal yourself.
Silver Shroud. Bring on the pain.
Fret not, old friend. It's only me. Mistress of Mystery, what brings you to Scully Square on such a foul night?
Tracking our dear Mayor Murphy, who is up to some mischief.
The mayor. So he wasn't here in some kind of official capacity.
Hardly. Here, let me show you. The contents of the late mayor's case.
But these are real estate papers, leases and deeds for most of the businesses in Scully Square.
Indeed they are, my intrepid investigator. It would seem our Mayor Murphy was involved in a rather crooked caper.
Death is coming for me!
He was here to meet with some other mysterious malefactor.
You ever get that thing done?
So, Mr. Mayor, I hope you found the place all
The thing with the thing.
What the?
Oh, right.
Silver Shroud!
That. Yeah.
And Mistress
I got
of
that all
Mystery? And the mayor? Dead? That Fady, the infamous mob boss. So, you were meeting with Mayor Murphy. But why? Tell me, and you may yet live.
Oh, I gotta put the calling card.
Best listen to my friend, Fahey.
I hear Bobby knows.
I'll never talk. And you two are in over your heads. So be it. Death has come for you, evildoer. And
Friend of the show, Jerry, is here.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello?
It's on. We're recording in here. Aw, man. Great. The Silver Shroud's dispatched justice already. Miss Selmy has been avenged.
Shit, the Shroud off Wayne? Wait, so this guy's actually for real?
Oh, you better believe it.
Fred Allen at the Hotel Rexford. He can hook you up with
So, Jerry,
names.
go
Irma at
on.
the memory den.
Tell the listeners
She
about what we're
offers a
talking
whole
about.
other class of drug.
Right. So AJ, you know the chem dealer by Bobby's. He's doing good for himself. Says he's got a whole new market. Kids. Even with his garbage chems, he's just breaking in the cabs.
You hear that? Sounds like... Silver Shroud has another bad guy to deal with.
Why? This Shroud guy, he's gonna muscle in on the chem trade now?
No, he's gonna do something about it. AJ's selling the kids, and his chems have killed people.
Hancock. He runs
And?
things here in Good Neighbor.
I don't get it.
Good man for the job. Fair and brutal.
We can't let AJ kill kids.
Whatever.
We ain't the only friends of AJ here.
Galaxy!
You follow?
Hey, look at the clown. This is my turf, clown. And I don't appreciate what you call them trespassers.
Shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is...
Peddling poison to kids, are we? Today, you face the Silver Shroud!
Who you say? Oh, for Christ's sake. Did Kent put you up to this? He keeps moaning about the poor little kids. What the hell, right? Tell you what. I'll pay you, let's say 50 caps just to shut up about it. And, maybe get Kent off my back.
I removed
all
that
right?
scumbag slug, but you're sick with fever and still suffering.
Stop selling to children, a miscreant, or face my wrath.
Screw you. Waste the free.
No, dear heart. The shroud stumbled. The mistress maneuvered. I knew of the mayor's misdeeds for many days. I followed him to that fateful meeting with Fat Fahey. I was about to...
Attention! Silver Shroud and Mistress of Mystery. This is Chief Corcoran of the Boston Police Department.
The Silver Shroud's bringing justice to Good Neighbor. You bad guys better look out. And now, a special update. The villainous assassin Kendra was recently spotted at the third rail. The same Kendra who bombed Little Joe's shack and killed 4 innocent drifters. If you want to see the Silver Shroud in action, stay near Whitechapel Charlie. The Shroud's sure to interrogate him to find the evildoer's whereabouts.
Galaxy! News! Radio!
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, Fat Fahey's Folly.
Entertainment's down the stairs.
Come on, Dollface. It's right through here.
That a Silver Shroud costume? Hey, ain't no judgments.
Silver
but
Shroud costume?
Ain't that a kid's show?
No judgments, but ain't that a kid's show?
Hey.
Sweet Pip-Boy, brother. You hold on to that.
It can't be. I got eyes that are looking for love. I just need a man who's man enough. I got arms.
Make way for paying customers. You look like one of them wankers from the posters. What you wearing that for?
You look upon the Silver Shroud. I seek a miscreant named Kendra.
Shroud, then? Well, I'm nutter. Kendra is not one to be trifled with. People associated with her have a habit of being found face down in a ditch. If you're set on meeting her, for a fee it can be arranged.
It is not wise to stand between the Silver Shroud and righteous justice.
Justice? You mean to end her? In that case, her flat's just south of Good Neighbor. Water Street Apartments. Look out for the blighters she's got with her. Nasty piece of business, that. Good luck.
You've been pulling your weight at the barricades. How many hits you rack up?
6 last raider attack. Folks bought me so many drinks, I don't even remember the rest of that night.
That's taking one for the neighborhood, sister.
Thanks, Sam.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets.
This warm weather is firing up everything, especially the bugs. Hey, Mr. Cottonmouth. Whoa, don't strike at me. Yoink. We got a tokay gecko, and he is not happy. I also got a little curly tail, too. This barred owl is chowing down on an invasive walking catfish. Check out this non-native basilisk lizard. He is a stud. Look at his pretty blue eye. This swamp puppy is an absolute stud. Look at that big head. All these swamp puppies better tell me where that 20-footer is.
Another special update. No, it wasn't Bobby No-Nose who walked AJ and his goons. It was the Silver Shroud. See his calling card if you don't believe me. Now's our time, listeners. Justice is coming to good neighbor. You'll see.
Smashing! Smashing!
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, The Mechanist Unmasked.
Dangling over a bed of fire reminds me of our adventure against the Chelsea Mingler, mistress.
Indeed, Stalwart Shroud. But that malformed murderer was but a muppet compared to the malignancy of the Mechanist.
Malignant, am I? No, mistress of mystery. But your mistake for evil is actually enlightenment. Only I, the Mechanist, truly understand the folly of humankind. The flesh is weak. Metal is the future of Massachusetts. The only future you have is a long nap in a deep hole, Mechanist. To me, you're just another
You'll never leave here
delusions
alive!
of grandeur. And by the way, you're not fooling anyone with that cheap getup. You're as human as the rest of us.
Stalwart Shroud, glance skyward and see. Our newfound friend is the head of the bodiless bot. And it would seem he's biting through our findings.
Hey down there, Mechanist, you robot wannabe. Remember me? No? I didn't think so. That's the problem. You made me, but you didn't love me.
Break you!
You didn't love any of us, you selfish jump out. Now, it's time to pay.
Gasp!
Fools, all of you! Attack my robot children! Destroy these interlopers! The robots are advancing, and our weapons have been confiscated. So, fisticuffs it is then.
And furiously fluid footwork. Hi-ya!
By order of our master, the Mechanist, you will be destroyed. Destroy and
that is the last of them. Now, for the Mechanist. But where did that vile ruffian escape to? Hey, Silver do-gooder, it's me, the head. Yeah, that's right. I'm up here in the rafters. I'm your eye in the sky. a sweat. He's in that office, up the stairs.
Well done, heroic head. Your adjusted attitude has made allies of us all. Silver Shroud, shall we?
We shall.
What is your mom doing?
I don't know. Hey, Mama. I'll be back out there. I'm just gonna eat some tasty taco leftovers.
Future! Ah! Face me, you!
Stop right there! Not a step closer! You may have defeated my robot children, but now I will turn your own weapon against you.
Silver Shroud, he's armed with your silver shooter, your most revered rifle.
So he is, mistress. So he is. All right, Mechanist. It's your move. Shoot! If you've got the chutzpah. I have been waiting for this moment a long time, Silver Shroud. With you and your harlot out of the way, the age of the robots can truly begin. Now, die. Ah!
Silver Shroud, the bullets, they bounced, ricocheted right off your raiment, right back at...
Oh.
The Mechanist! That's right, mistress. For what kind of crime fighter would I be without a few mysteries of my own? The silver weapon of the Silver Shroud can never harm the Silver Shroud. So, this is the end. All I wanted was a better life, a better commonwealth, free from the petty squabbles of humankind.
We have the why, but not the who. Sourward Shroud, unmask this miscreant and reveal the man beneath the metal.
Yes, it is time we knew the truth. Who is the Mechanist?
By the rays of Ra, the Mechanist is none other than...
Mayor Murphy! Of course, it all makes sense. My death in that alley. A ruse. He was just one of my robots. But by being dead, you could turn your little hobby into a full-time endeavor. And the real estate papers?
A rancorous ruse, a spiteful sham, all to throw us off the trail.
Yes. It was a master plan. You ruined it all. But what happens now? I need a doctor, an ambulance.
Stalwart Shroud, could it be? Can the mewling Mechanist not foresee his fate?
Where'd that little fucker go?
My fate? What? Fate. Death has come for you, Mayor Murphy, and I am its shroud.
You've been listening to Galaxy News Radio, a wholly owned subsidiary of Galaxy News Network.
Galaxy
News Radio. When evil walks walks the streets of Boston. One man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, a slaying in Scully Square.
Just down this alley.
Well, well, well. Looks like someone got lost on the wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah, wrong side of the tracks. I'm just meeting a friend. No business of yours. Perhaps I'll just call him. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You must be Kendra.
And you're the crazy one in the costume. Wayne Delancey's killer. You have no idea who you're dealing with. I do so like it when the little bug crawls willingly into the spider's webs.
You have taken your last life, villain.
You stole my line. You will be avenged.
Galaxy News Radio. When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, the mystery of Mayor Murphy.
Slowly now. Reveal yourself.
Silver Shroud. Fret not, old friend. It's only me.
Mistress of Mystery. What brings you to Scully Square on such a foul night?
Tracking our dear Mayor Murphy, who is up to some mischief.
The mayor? So he wasn't here in some kind of official capacity?
Hardly. Here, let me show you. The contents of the late mayor's case.
But these are real estate papers. Leases and deeds for most of the businesses in Scully Square.
Indeed they are, my intrepid investigator. It would seem our Mayor Murphy was involved in a rather crooked caper. He was here to meet with some other mysterious malefactor.
So, Mr. Mayor, I hope you found the place all... What the? Silver Shroud! And Mistress of Mystery? And the Mayor? Dead?
Fat Fatey, the infamous mob boss. So, you were meeting with Mayor Murphy. But why? Tell me, and you may yet live.
It's time to load.
Best listen to my friend, Fahey.
I'll never talk. And you two are in over your heads.
So be it. Death has come for you, evildoer, and I am this.
You picked the wrong fight.
Shroud. Shroud this crime fighter. Later, suckers.
Silver Shroud, you're shot.
Just a graze. You must go after him.
No, we'll let our quarry flee for now. That bullet must be removed. And your has, old friend.
Another headliner. Hancock seeks a special meeting with our hero, the Silver Shroud. Whatever it's about, be careful, Shroud. We're all with you.
Galaxy News!
I've got a weapon here for every situation. Hunting, protection.
Walks the streets of
I'll take a look, sure.
Each weapon tested on some.
Shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode in the parlor of mysteries.
Jasmine, chamomile, pain, ecstasy. This can only be the den of mysteries.
Be still, sweet Shroud. I removed that scumbag slug, but you're sick with fever and still suffering.
Mistress of Mysteries, no, I'm all right. But the mayor, Fat Fady, we stumbled upon a most sinister plot, old friend.
Ha! No, dear heart. The Shroud stumbled. The mistress maneuvered. I knew of the mayor's misdeeds for many days. I followed him to that fateful meeting with Fat Fady. I was about to...
Attention! Silver Shroud and Mistress of Mystery. This is Chief Corcoran of the Boston Police Department. We know you're in there. You are both wanted in connection with the murder of Mayor Murphy. Come out with your hands up.
It would seem that our leaving the scene of the Scale slaughter was terribly timed.
You ever tried chess? Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going. Keep that in mind.
How you doing? Guess what someone tells me? Some costume freak is operating in Good Neighbor. And the kicker is, it ain't me. How should I feel about this?
This neighborhood is ill. I am the cure.
You're priceless. Like the Silver Shroud himself walked out of a comic book into my den. Just priceless. You've been busy scaring people, bashing in a few faces. I respect that, so far. But I gotta ask, one freak to another, why the getup?
Many have sought to pierce the shroud, to no avail.
You just don't stop. Stay you, pal. The lowlifes you took out all belong to the same asshole. And that asshole's planning some old-fashioned revenge on you. You dig? Fortunate for you, I want Sinjin to take a dirt nap. He's taken 2-bit raider outfits and made them scary. Small fish now, but if left alone...
He will be judged for his crimes.
Trust me, he needs a lot of judging. Got a lead on 2 of his own, Smiling Kate and Northy. Smiley is gathering a posse to take you out. And Northy is just running scared. Hired himself some goons and is holding up in Prospect. Just keep piling those body bags up until you find the location of the big guy himself.
Sinjin thinks he's above judgment, but no one is safe from the Silver Shroud.
Don't get killed. You deal with Sinjin, and I'm inclined to show you some gratitude. You feel me?
We didn't get to the top of this town by playing fair.
What? A staring problem. Tell the good doc what's wrong with him. Spend your caps, and I'll make it all better.
Some very bad people may be coming. It's not safe here.
I don't know you. Just go away. I don't know you. Just go away.
Well, I don't want to kill you, and I don't want this quest to be stuck on here forever. Maybe it'll go away after I kill the other two. Okay, fine. Oh, when you're done hiding, there's a community right down the street you can go live at.
If it isn't the boy behind the costume. You've been really naughty, Mr. Shroud. Making all my friends so nervous with your calling cards. Taking out St. John's favorite toy soldiers. But now it's time to rip your goddamned heart out!
Shit!
Oh, shit. Okay, I thought I was gonna talk to you at least.
Fucking pay for
To the next. I guess I can just walk there. Maybe. And how far is it? Okay, we'll just go here. I didn't even see the nursery was in trouble.
What the? Think you can hide?
No. I know I can hide.
Hide.
But I wouldn't hide from you.
You're nothing.
Oh, come on. Thank you for your cooperation. There's no enemies. Now I'm standing next to one that lets me go.
that ain't fooling me. Shit, she's down. Need some cover fire over here.
Starting to piss me off.
Kendra and Delancey are 6 feet under. The Silver Shroud claimed the hits. Northey, St. John wants you to keep up the recruiting effort. We need more warm bodies after we deal with the costume. And don't worry, Kate's gathering a bunch of meatheads to take the Shroud out. The boss ain't happy. Now's not a time for failure. He's getting personally involved. He's gonna pay the Shroud's flunky friend a special visit in Goodneighbor. After he's done with that, he'll check in. He'll expect results.
Jesus. Alright. Search the bodies to find Ken. I searched the bodies. This fucking game is just dropping like a bad habit. I gotta kill him again?
I'm gonna tear your fucking throat out! Whatever you dish out, I do your double!
Delancey are 6 feet under. The Silver Shroud claim the hits. Northie, St. John wants you to keep up the recruiting efforts. We need more warm bodies after we deal with the costume. And don't worry, Kate's gathering a bunch of meatheads to take the Shroud out. The boss ain't happy. Now's not a time for failure. He's getting personally involved. He's gonna pay the Shroud's flunky friend a special visit in Good Neighbor. After he's done with that, he'll check in. He'll expect results.
Give me 1 second, I gotta pee. Oh shit. Do that.
What? Got a staring problem?
No.
Huh?
Oh, it's you. Oh, sugar. I told Kent all that hero stuff was going to get you both killed. Oh, God. Oh, God.
What happened to Kent? Where is he?
They took him. Raiders. Nothing but bloodlust in their eyes. We couldn't stop them. When they took him away, they left you a message. Just listen to Kent's radio station. It keeps playing it over and over again.
Here's a Silver Shroud update. In case you missed it, Kendra's reign of terror is over. She won't be... What? Oh, God, what's happening?
On your knees, dirtbag.
What are you doing? What? Ah!
St. John, all clear.
This is the Shroud's headquarters. So you must be the Silver Shroud's little friend.
Yes.
If you want to see your friend alive, Shroud, meet me at Milton General Hospital.
Don't do it, Shroud. It's a trap. Save yourself. Ah! Ah! Oh, my God. Do it, Shroud. Do it. On my knee. Ah.
Tick-tock, Shroud. Don't keep me waiting. We got business that needs finishing.
Here's a Silver Shroud update. In case you missed it, Kendra's reign of terror is over. She won't be... What? Oh, God, what's happening?
It's probably kind of hard doing it left-handed. I've had to do it before. It's not very good.
Well, if I don't use my left hand, then I'm like,
Yeah, don't blow up my weed eater. I'll kick your ass.
no, I won't.
Kick your ass.
No, I won't.
Yeah, I'll take the belt to you.
No.
I'll do it tonight.
No. No,
I'll
no,
get the
no,
whip
no.
out.
Can't keep doing this forever. One last haul. Can't keep doing this forever. One last haul, then I call it quits.
Yeah, I was trying to.
I'll
turn
find you!
That tree down. That's growing.
Sorry, I can hear you. What?
I'm trying to get this tree down that's growing right in between our fences, but we have to get it with the chainsaw because it's already like.
Yeah, I need to ask her if she's okay with it.
Well, it's growing in our fence.
I know, but it's on her side, right?
No, it's in between our little privacy fence thing and then
The tall one? Or we can dig it out, plant it. Oak tree.
No.
You can sell it. It's like a $200 tree.
I don't care. It's ruining our fence.
Okay, I'll cut it down. What the wife wants, the wife gets.
Well, just like I trimmed up that lilac bush or whatever, I don't know what was growing in it, but it was.
I know, I was gonna cut that one out, but I was sneezing too much. My allergies are killing me.
But I trimmed it so it's better.
You're gonna have to bring in those trimmers and stop standing on that, so I can fix them, since you broke them. Well, you don't use that. That's for bush trimming. That's it. That's all it is. It's not to cut down stuff. That's why we have the bigger ones in there.
Tried those ones. Those ones didn't work because they're
Dull. Yeah. I haven't left, bro. Don't you worry about that.
Going up.
Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick.
Basement.
You can trust me.
Got it.
Show your face. Come on, I dare ya. No sign of him now.
Sweet.
You can eat when I'm damn sure we're not about to get jetted.
I got it. Jesus. Why are you always in such a bad mood?
That's why I'm still alive, since I gotta rely on your sorry ass to watch my back. That's why I'm trying to keep you alive too. Now shut up and get back to your patrol.
I thought you said you wanted me to give up. Now you're like, okay, I'm sorry. How do I get over there? Ooh, what's that? Guess we'll just keep going this way and try to figure it out.
Going up.
Oh, now we're going up.
Second floor.
Think you can hide?
Mm-hmm.
Eat this!
Damn! What the hell happened?
Going up. Second floor.
What the?
Oh.
Think you can hide? fuck was that?
Blood in my eyes!
Going up.
Shroud! I want to talk with you! I'll find you!
Maybe I should have went out and talked to him first before shooting him.
Going up. Second floor.
Look how red I got.
Oh, you should have wore something.
Who's out there? Ah, my eye!
Whoa! Here's something. Keep telling them we're running low on supply. Need to take more risks. Caravans ain't that well guarded.
Ain't nothing.
God damn it, I keep doing that.
Going up.
Shroud! I want to talk with you! I'm gonna say it again. Hold, assholes. Anyone turns heel, I'm coming for you and your family. And you, Shroud, you step any closer, and we get to see what's inside Ken's head.
You shield yourself behind an innocent.
You are craven, St. John, and you shall fall before me. Don't talk to me like that. Some of these losers think you're some sort of legend. Like you walk straight out of a comic book. But you and I know you're human, and you're weak. You came here, and for what? Your little sidekick?
I have cut a path through all your thugs. Who can truly say I'm not the Shroud?
Don't listen, man. He's a phony. So what's gonna happen is this. I'm going to kill Kent. Then we're gonna shoot the hell out of you. Nothing's gonna be left but paste. Then, I'm going to Good Neighbor and kill every last worthless bastard there and burn the whole thing down. No one screws with St. John.
I am the instrument of justice, and I cannot fall. Death has come for you, evildoer, and I am its Shroud.
Stop talking like that!
It is the Shroud, it really is! Screw this!
Cowards! Cowards!
Shit! We killed Kent. I want to kill Kent. Gotta keep Kent alive.
Going up.
There's gotta be an end to this someday.
Shroud!
Now,
I want to talk with
gotta
you!
do what I gotta do.
I'm gonna say it again. Hold, assholes. Anyone turns heel, I'm coming for you and your family. And you, Shroud, you step any closer, and we get to see what's inside Kent's
I'm
head.
gonna do that. I'm glad they didn't shoot me.
You shield. Don't talk to me. Some of these losers,
You're
are
going
you and
down.
I know. You're human.
I have cut a path.
Don't listen, man. So what's gonna happen? Then we're gonna shoot the... Then? No one.
I am the instrument of justice.
Stop!
It is the Shroud, it really is!
Cowards! Cowards!
God damn it. Try it one more time. More powerful weapon. What do I got? Inventory, weapons, damage 31, damage 32, 68. Okay, we need that one.
Shroud! I want to talk with you!
Do what
I'm gonna say it again. Hold, assholes. Anyone turns heel, I'm coming for you and your family. And you, Shroud, you step any closer, and we get to see what's inside Kent's head. You shield. Don't talk. Some of these are you.
I have cut.
Don't listen. So what's gonna happen is then we're gonna shoot. Then, no one. Screw.
I am the
Stop!
It is the Shroud.
Cowards! Come!
That was supposed to kill you! Alright, I quit. Alright, thanks y'all for watching. Whoever watched. I'm gonna go play some Wild